Hey there, hoppy viewers, it's your pal Mr. Tasters coming you from the land of liquid gold, Pacific Northwest. Today we are hitting up Foamers Folly Brewing in Pitt Meadows, BC, Canada, and trust me, this place is foam-tastic. So look outside, here is an amazing food truck. They got awesome food, I can smell it. The outdoor seating, just look at it, this is amazing. On a summer day, and today it's been a hot day with 75 degrees temperature, and I can't wait to get in and grab a cold one. So lovely, like all the beautiful flowers you see here, nice umbrellas. In the night the seating is going to be amazing with those yellow lights over there. And if you see here, even from the outside you can see that the place is pretty cool. We can get a glimpse of how the place is from inside, and we are going to dive in within a minute and show you how the place is from inside. We are about to head in, but before I head in I also wanted to tell you one more thing. If you have kids and if you ever wanted to be at a disco party, have good food, that never happens at a disco, but if you wanted to have good food and good beer, then this is actually your place. You can't go to a disco party anymore, but you can obviously visit an awesome lively brewery and you can enjoy good beer with good food, good vibe, and everything so far looks amazing. I mean, until now, before even trying the beers, I'm rating this place 5-star. Obviously everything changes when you try their food and try their beers, so stay tuned and yeah, keep watching. Before I head in today, I want to announce that we are gonna have a bingo brewery challenge. So I'm gonna say something and I'm probably gonna make a mistake, and if you guys stay on till the end of the video or somewhere in the middle of the video, I can't disclose that, but if you stay on for the video a little bit longer, you will realize what mistake I made. And if you write in the comment section with if you respond with your email ID in the comment section, we will get back to you, and the first 5 responders will get a gift from us, a Mr. Tasters hat that is being shipped as we speak, so stay tuned. So this place is very lively. As we approach Foamers Folly, it's like stumbling upon the hoppy promised land. They've got so many beer options. I actually half expect to see elves crafting IPAs in the back. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. The facade is like a beer fortress, ready to defend against any threat that may approach from the thirsty people who are coming here to have a beer. So take a look, amazing. Like, look at this lighting. I especially love this lighting. It looks so cozy, so warm. And take a look at this beer menu here. So now to the main event, the elixirs of Foamers Folly. They've got more brews, as you can see here, than a pair of socks that I have, and that says something. But my friends, today we have got 4 contenders talking into the ring, ready to take Cupid out of my taste buds affection. I'm gonna go for that Pilsner. Then here comes the haze, and let's see what we have. I'm gonna go for She's a Rainbow, and Pinky's out. That sounds pretty interesting. And real quick, if you take a look at this place from inside, it's like an ale-inspired art gallery. There are barrels of tables, and the walls are adorned with hops like they are crown jewels of this brewing kingdom. I half expect to see a secret passage here. But anyway, enough said, let's order our beer. Just a quick peek with all the barrels that you see here. All the magic happens here in these big giant barrels. Here is where you can come and get the beer to go, and here is the small merchandise area that they have. So the first up is a Dad Pilsner. It stands at 18 IBO and 5% ABV. So the reason I got for dad beer is obviously because I'm a dad, and nothing says dad like a West Coast IPA. It's like we are in Pacific Northwest, so it's like a rugged hike through pine forest with each CP yelling, "I'm fixing this deck this weekend." So let's try this out. Yeah, it's awesome. So as I take my first sip, this beer screams dad beer. I feel like I just grew even a longer beard and I started giving unsolicited advice to anybody that I see on the road. Like some guy who needs no fixing with his car, I'm gonna go and tell him, hey, you gotta change your oil, you should switch to something else. I'm like Dominic Toretto right now in this phase. Also, if this beer could talk, it would probably ask you if you have checked the oil in your car. So that's another dad joke. But keeping that aside, so look at this, a light golden color, almost see-through, pretty clean, pretty crisp, a little bit bitter towards the end, but an amazing beer. I'm gonna rate it a good 9 on 10. Cheers. So the next up is the Hazy Pale Ale, and this stands at 5% ABV at 31 IBU. Look at how cloudy it is. It's actually cloudier than my uncle's sense of fashion, if you know what I mean. But jokes aside, this particular beer feels like a tropical vacation in a glass, and it's complete with, and it will actually be pretty complete if there is tiny umbrella and a hat, which I'm already wearing. So let's take a sip of this and see how we like it. Oh yeah, it's like getting caught in a tropical rainforest shower, but instead of water, it's actually raining pineapples and mangoes and all those awesome tropical fruits that you can imagine. Yeah, this is very cloudy, as I said, and I feel like I should actually wear a fog light when I'm having this beer. If this beer had a personality, it would be the life of a luau, leading the conga line with a grass skirt and ukulele. But enough said, there's a pretty good beer, little bitter towards the end, nice tropical flavors, and I'm gonna rate it a good 8 on 10. Good job, Foamers. Should I say that this beer is foamilicious? Cheers. The next up is She is a Rainbow. This one stands at 4.5% alcohol and 7 IBU. So with alcohol, it's not gonna give me enough buzz, right? But hey, look at this color. It is so darn attractive. It is so vibrant. It feels like almost there is a disco party that's gonna happen for our taste buds. And the funky dance moves of citrus meeting the cool breeze on a coastal evening. Very attractive. I'm impressed by the color itself. Yeah, it's very sour. I mean, obviously that's not something that was unexpected. It's more like you are drinking something very citrusy in a glass. Don't get that much taste of beer, and it feels like the whole aisle of fruits threw a party and you just got invited into it, and blood orange took the center stage. This beer is so zesty. It's like a tongue tango with a citrusy acrobat. If it were a person, it would be juggling lemons while riding a unicycle. So enough said about that. I would actually rate this a good 6.5 on 10. I'm not a big guy with a big fan of sours, but it's a pretty good beer, so 6.5 should give the justice it needs. Cheers. The last up is a Mom Beer. It's a Vienna Lager. It stands at 18 IBU and 5% ABV. I have a lot of expectations from this beer. You know why? Because it's a Mom Beer, and Mom is always the unsung hero. So this is a Friday evening. I've had a very rough day, a rough week, and I expect this beer, because it's a Mom Beer, to handle all my tantrums really well, and at the end give me some solution to all these problems and fix them and make me feel real happy. And let's see if this lives up to the name. Oh yeah, it is good. It is sweet, very light. I mean, you cannot taste that hoppiness, the maltiness, the bitterness, nothing. It's basically superhero of the beer world. Swooping in with a cape made of some good beer goodness. So I'm gonna rate it 9 on 10. Amazing work. Gives justice to the Mom. Cheers. Alright folks, the beers here are so good that we decided to go for a couple of more pints. I have a Bavarian Hefeweizen and a Pride Patio Lager. So look at this, take a look at this beer. It is so hazy, so hazy. It's like your grandpa's memory of the good old days. It's like a frothy cloud party in a glass where the yeast is the DJ and the wheat is the dance floor. This beer is so hazy that even Sherlock Holmes is gonna have trouble finding his way through it. Let's take a sip and see how it is. When you think of a Hefeweizen or German Pilsner, what do you think of? You think of probably a warm pretzel, a nice sausage, sauerkraut, right? So this beer, when I take a sip, it's like getting a warm doughy hug from a freshly baked pretzel. It's like being transported to a charming little German village where the cows are friendly and the accordion music just never stops. It is so amazing. This beer is so smooth. It's practically a silk robe for your taste buds. Amazing beer. I'm gonna rate it 9.5 out of 10. Cheers. So the last beer at Foamers Folly here is a Pride Patio Lager. But before I give you any description of this, I want to give an answer for our Bingo Brewery Challenge. So the mistake that I have made at the start of this video was that I said that this place is so awesome that there are the tables here are like beer barrels. But hey, I was wrong. You'll see around and you'll realize that I was actually wrong. There is just one beer barrel, and I said that the tables here are made of beer barrels. So that's your answer. If you have commented with your email ID in the comment section, you'll receive the gift that I promised. Now getting back to the beer. So say hello to this Pride Patio Lager. So this place is very inclusive. I see bright rainbow flags everywhere. So say hello to this Pride Patio Lager, and this beer is so colorful. Like, just look at this. It's even more colorful than a unicorn on roller skates. It's like a party in a can where every sip is a confetti explosion of flavor. If this beer could talk, it would probably sing, show tunes and throw glitter in the air. It just screams party, and the name Patio and Lager with a vibrant place like this, my expectations are already very high. Yeah. This is the kind of beer that struts down the street in a rainbow colored high heels. Unapologetically fabulous and bursting with personality. This beer has got amazing personality. Take a sip and it's like joining a parade of flavors, each on dancing on its own beat. But hey, it's harmonizing perfectly. It's like a disco ball for your taste buds, lighting up the party in your mouth. I'm gonna rate it a good 10 on 10. Very light, very crisp, very refreshing. A beer that you've got to try if you are here. When I took a look at the flights, I didn't actually see this beer on the menu. So I'm lucky that I was able to see it. So a big thumbs up for this beer. Good job, Foamers Folly. A very delicious beer. This was it, guys, at Foamers Folly Brewing in Pitt Meadows. Amazing place. At the start of this video, I said that this place deserves a 5/15 just because of the ambience and the liveliness, and I am happy to say that my review and my rating still stays the same. It's a very good brewery, very lively, very kid-friendly, very inclusive. It is pet-friendly, so you can't expect anything more than a place like this. Amazing place. Cheers to these guys. They have indeed showed us one of the best breweries in Pitt Meadows. And if you are in this area in Vancouver, it's a suburb of Vancouver, so if you're in Vancouver and if you plan to make a visit to Pitt Meadows, I definitely recommend coming to Pitt Meadows and taking a pint or two or more at Foamers Folly Brewing. Cheers, guys. If you like us, subscribe us and keep drinking. Bye.